He said, he's not one of those guys that looks for moral victories, after a game like that, where you play a team like Kansas and come close. What about you?
Yeah, we're past the moral victory stage, and we really wanted to win that game and had an opportunity to win it and came up short. So, we go back, we look at the tape, and then we look at areas that we feel that we can still get better at, and there's still quite a few of those areas. But as far as taking a moral victory from it, the only thing that I want to do is encourage our guys to understand that if they're good enough to be down 3 with a minute to go to a 10th ranked team, that means you're pretty darn good if you play the way we say you should play.
Now, you said some of those areas that you're looking to improve. Can you maybe break some of those down?
Yeah, well, the main areas are, we spent the whole preseason and over the summer talking about getting 4 more stops a game. I thought there were times where we were really good on D, but I thought there were times where we were really bad on D. Second point of emphasis was foul shooting. I mean, we had done such a good job with foul shooting up until that game, and then, that may have cost us the game. So those are 2 areas that I know we can get better at. And then 3, we got to cut down on our turnovers. I think that, you take 3 or 4 of those stupid turnovers away, that game could have gone in another direction. So there's a lot of places where we can improve.
Now, for you personally, coaching this program in the past few years, there's been a lot of those games where against big games we're just a little bit short. Is it frustration? What's the emotion for you trying to get over that hump?
Well, this was sort of probably the highest ranked team we've played. So, I think we're past the hump of worrying about can we compete. We can compete. And then, you look back at some of the bigger games we've had where, you look at the Washington game in the Pac-12 tournament last year. You look at playing Colorado at home here. So we're capable of doing it. We just have to be more consistent if you want to be one of those teams that's considered at the top of the league.
Now, I remember before the season you were telling us, the media, about getting those few extra stops. Now, actually, applying that goal, is it focus? Is it just game situations? Or?
No, that's a very good point. It's focus. I mean, we get enough game situations from practice and the games that we play. It's just being focused at certain times in the game. When a team goes on a run at the end of the first half, the end of the second half, we have to be able to put 2 and 3 stops together, which when you look at the tape we're doing, we have to just do it more consistently.
Yeah, I remember talking to some of the football players after the Civil War. It was a tough loss. The game was close to the scoreboard. They wanted to take the emotions of that loss out on the next opponent, which was Nicholls State. Is it the same thing for you guys, coming back here this week, trying to take that frustration from the Kansas loss out?
Yeah, exactly right. We want to take our frustrations out on them. We also want to, seeing that this is exam week, we want to bounce back from sort of the lethargy that comes with studying for so many hours at a time. So Saturday's game is going to be real important to get us back, ratcheted up to where we need to be.
Now, looking forward to Saturday's game. I mean, specifically, Graham, what kind of challenges do they pose?
They're going to be undersized. They work hard. They're fast. We've got to, and they're a team that hasn't won a game, so they're looking for their first win. And this is a big game for them. So if they can pick us off, that's a big win for them. So we have to be prepared for all of that. And then more importantly, we got to play our own game. We got to get back to playing our own game and feeling real confident and switching that momentum from the Kansas game to going forward.
Thanks, Coach.